Through, do you see that
Yeah,
frosting?
because you want it to seal.
In 2007, Loyola University Chicago started its own Solutions to Environmental Problems class. The result of this class, also known as STEP, was the creation of Loyola's very own biodiesel lab. Zach Weichman, the lab's manager, thinks Loyola's push toward environmental sustainability is very important.
We turn cooking oil into biodiesel, but during that process, we get a couple byproducts. It's very important for us to research how do we turn those byproducts into something else that's valuable to the university, and then to demonstrate that this is really the way that businesses need to operate, that they need to be aware of their total impact on society and the environment, and that's not necessarily a negative thing. That this is somewhere else where we can gain value.
Lane Vail is the professor of this year's STEP class that is focusing on water. The class has received funding from the Environmental Protection Agency in order to research a way to eliminate wastewater produced by Loyola's biodiesel lab.
I think that it's important for the students to feel empowered to be able to make change in the world around them. They hear a lot about global problems with water, energy, climate change, and oftentimes they feel overwhelmed by a lot of the doom and gloom around these issues. And in this course, they have an opportunity to create small changes locally that will then be applied to the problem at a more global scale.
The class is divided into 4 groups. One group is working with sphagnum moss that they are growing in Loyola's greenhouse, located at the top of the Life Sciences building. They are using the moss to naturally absorb the pH in the wastewater. This would then allow for the water to be purified and other plants and organisms would be able to live in the water again. Other students are making simulation living systems to test the livability of the water.
I'm going to pour this water into the system and let it sit there for a couple of days, and what it's going to happen is all the bacteria and organisms that live in these wetlands, they're going to degrade all the pollutants and turn it into something that's not going to be harmful for the environment. So it's a really natural system.
The STEP class is applying for a bigger grant from the Environmental Protection Agency in order to further their work. The class has currently been conducting many small experiments in hopes of finding a way to clean the wastewater.
It's more of a small scale that we're working with right now, but I just think that the small scale projects that we work on are going to change Loyola for the better. In those small changes come out like big results.
Their progress is slow, but most of the students hope to continue their work after their class concludes at the end of the semester. If they receive their grant, STEP will start up again in fall 2013.
I'm just getting really excited about just what I've learned this semester, and I feel like I learn a lot about the world through just learning about sustainability.